Alright guys, and welcome back to my truck. Here's a deer trail going upside the hill. And there's a bunch of trees down up there. Piled up. Some of the branches, I'm not going up there. I gotta get to work. Some of the branches I can't see where they have even come from here. But I think they build these things to break up their image. Look here, they're all over the place up there. And there's game trails. There's definitely game trails up there. I can see them. But I think they build these things to break up their image and do ambushes on deers. It's pure speculation on my part. But there's something behind these structures. I mean, and I know a lot of them's natural, but they're not all natural. I've seen some of them woven and everything else. And, I mean, something's doing that. And by woven, I mean a natural way the trees growed into another tree. And like kind of twisted around it and everything else. And these are trees that, you know, for the most part grow straight limbs. They don't circle around each other. But a great example would be something behind my house, and I'm not sure if Papa's done it or what. But look, there's another game trail. But then you got these bushes down right here, pushed down. And some of it might be from the park service. But I mean, that'd be great ambush spots. Here's another one. Another trail coming down. But those are a bunch of, we call them turkey berry bushes here. I think they're called autumn bushes or something like that. And in the spring, they get a bunch of little berries on them. People make jelly and everything out of them. It's pretty good. Thick up in there with piles. I mean, you don't see piles of sticks here. Of course, this is another deer trail. Maybe they use them for roadblocks, or I don't know. There's my truck. I don't see any tracks in this part of the lake. But I figured I'd stop here today, and like this road I'm on now, I've seen several breaks and stuff that I don't think's related to the Park Service, but I mean it could be. Like that break there, that'd be too high up for them to be cutting. There's another tree fell. But I mean, it's a friggin' mess back in there. There's deer trails all through. That's how I walked in on one of them. And it was a tangled mess. Okay, that up there is from the power line. There's also a power line that runs through here. I've heard those are kind of a bigger highway. This is actually a pretty big power line that runs through here. And the part I came in on, the part one, I'll just make this part two of the lake video. I was over there on that side. I walked in that way and did a big circle. But you can see a road over there. That's all on the back side. You can get to it from the trail I came out on. You can get to it over there and access it. I have to keep that in mind. I'm not sure where the gate is over there, but there's quite a few places around here. There's another deer trail coming down off the mountain with the trees pushed over and stuff to make a blind, just something to break up their image. A deer sees different than we do. They see more in the black and white. they see movement. They don't have a, I'm not sure if you can call them nearsighted or what, but look at that big break up there. Of course, I guess there used to be a limb that came down off that, I don't know. But I would say in the springtime when these bushes are getting berries on them, so the booger could get back in there and just see it and pick berries. Up here in the parking lot, I'll just do a little video of this bit. I don't know, maybe a good place to do some calls or something. There's a trail that goes back through there. I walk in up this way and down the power line. There's a, looks like an old logging road or something. There's all kinds of strange structures. But whenever I pulled in here, let's see if I looked down and found the clam. And I thought that was pretty neat. Maybe take them back with me and put them on my stump. I'd probably walk my butt off for nothing. It'd be cool if I could walk down here and just see some. Matter of fact, there's a road over here. But again, if you have a small boat, this would be a good place to bring it. And maybe put in. I doubt they've got a ramp big enough for a bigger boat. But even if like people had a big boat, they could pull around the smaller boats. Definitely human traffic here. I see footprints. People out fishing. But look at that. Look at all that litter. Now that's just ugly. And what's the point? Oh, there's some Canadian geese. Haven't seen them in a while. Yes, they're back. Coming back north. This strange weather we're having. Summertime, you can see these guys, they're in the hundreds. Along the bank, I guess they're having their babies laying eggs. But we've seen hundreds of them just floating around fishing. Trying to put these legs up so I can get down there closer. See some tracks down there. Let's see what they are. I'm running out of time. Yeah, I see car tracks and stuff down here, but or 4-wheeler or something. You have to be pretty smart to get out in that in your vehicle. Looks like a good place to get stuck up. I ain't got a thing in the world against mudding, but he ain't gonna catch me up doing it in my truck. Garbage everywhere. It's disgusting. You gotta get over there so I can get to you. Pretty though, ain't they? Are you bringing the spring with you? Yes, I talk to animals. But they won't talk back. Thank God. See what these tracks are down here. Maybe poke around a little bit. Maybe it wasn't tracks, I don't know. Actually kind of solid. I thought it'd be more muddy than this. See shoe prints and some dog prints. Here's a look around. Over there's the highway. Over there's that house again. Across the way there's the road I was talking about. I guess the only way to get to it would be walk in or take a boat. There's a board with nails sticking up in it. And a little tiny clam. I don't see any barefoot tracks though. Of course we just had a big rain. There's tracks, I don't know, this one's kind of strange looking. It's not definite enough. Some kind of look like they have toes in them, I don't know. I mean, don't that look like it has toes on it? There's a clam. There's some deeper tracks over here. They're just washed out. But look, there's my track. It hardly even goes down in there. So either something's walked out here whenever it was muddier. It's not really the straight line you would associate with the booger tracks. I mean, that one I can almost see toes in it. I don't know. And yes, I've got my rule with me, but until I see a good track that I can say, hey, it looks like a booger, I'm not pulling it out. They're as big as my foot. It's probably just somebody out here walking around. There's some small ones too. Junior came with them. But they're just so washed out. But I mean, that one looks funny. That would be, let me see here. That would be the left foot, right foot. I don't know. Looks like some more better formed ones up here. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Some of them look like humans, but look how that's got the break in it. I don't know. I'm not going to say one way or the other because I don't know. Some of them, I mean, it actually looks like it could be possibilities. And some of them, look, I don't see any shoe prints or anything in them, but I just heard a knock. From over there. I might have picked that one up. There's another clam. It's pretty neat, Snow White. I never thought about clams being here. Glad you turned me on to it. I think like a booger step's got the break in them. That one does kind of look boogery. heard a knock a while ago. Man, I can't see my screen at all. Just pan around there where I heard it from. I don't know, guys. But that's the road over there. I heard a knock. I think it might have, I can't see my screen good. I think it might have come from that ridge up there. Where the big oaks are, maybe in behind them pines. It was kind of a quieter knock. It sounded like a knock to me. At any rate, let me look around on my way back.